Hello and welcome to the stream. Today we're doing practice matches for the league that will happen later this week, probably tomorrow. Today we're doing slightly different deck than we did a couple of weeks before, which is the Beaters version. That's what I'm planning to bring to the next league. Other than that, we're doing a hybrid of Beaters with Boros, since all the other Beaters we've seen around have not been using Boros and been using Nissa with Rishkar instead. We are dropping those two and put in a couple of different things of our own instead of it. One of them is Evolutionary Leap, Avatar of Resolute, Scavenging Ooze main board, Ozoliths, and we have in 4 Hangback Pokers main board. We're moving Fatal Pushes to the sideboard, as well as putting in a Golgari Charm in there and keeping the Soul Guide Landers there. Today we'll try to do a couple matches just to practice it out. We did a little bit of practice with a similar list last week and the week before. Today we'll practice this list without changing it. I think this is the version I want to bring in to the league. Unfortunately, the stream today will be slightly short. I'm sorry for that ahead of time. Tomorrow we will have a full stream of 5 matches in league. Today probably we'll do around 2 or 3 matches only. As for the updates, you can always look on below the video. There's going to be a link. There's going to be a picture of Card Hoarder. You can always go to their website through the link, and you will get a 1 bot credit for free if you order through the link. As well as you can participate in the quest mode, which hopefully brings you some fun and brings you free subscribers for your favorite streamers. And if you are so kind, you can donate the subscribes to my channel. Don't forget to support the channel. Any views, chat messages, subscribes, follows help out a lot. So without further ado, let's get started. We will run a couple Pioneer tournament practice matches. Let's get one organized right now. I'm really hoping that this deck works out better than the Artifact Scales decks, especially since we are seeing a lot of Inverter, and for those who watched last week's league, you'll remember that we saw 2 out of 5 matches, Inverter matches. And in the practice I did meanwhile between today and last stream, I did see a lot of Inverter matches too. Alright, we got a match. We lost the die roll, so we're going to be going second here. Hopefully it doesn't impact us much. Got a decent start, no Palp Collector or Experiment one, but we're going second, so there is a chance that we might draw into one of those, so it's fine, I think. Botanical Sanctum, Elvish Flamer. Got an Evolutionary Leap. Just play a Bloomin' Marsh and pass, I think, here. Next turn we are aiming for Wine Constrictor. Gonna pick one here. Seems like Simic. We got a Forest for turn. Let's play Wine Constrictor now. One must be running either some graveyard shenanigans or land shenanigans with this deck. Could be Lotus Breach or anything similar. Just a different version of it. I guess run slightly different cards. See 2 ups in a row and an end step. It's a little bit scary. Venture deeper on himself. Bound in Crisis. Steam Vents. Huh. That's interesting. He's not gonna attack right now. I feel like he's gonna search for a land here. Okay. Well, we're gonna go to our turn. We got an experiment one. Kind of late to the party. Should have happened last turn, at least. Let's play the land one, please. And we will go with experiment one here. Followed by either Ballista or Hangback Walker. I think Walker is going to be the choice here. This way we'll get 2 counters on a Walker and it's going to pump experiment 1 as well. Ascent Scatter. So opponent is running counter spells. Let's hit opponent for 2. I'm glad I didn't run Ballista. I had a fear he would have some interaction. And I didn't want to. So far it's good. Playing the Secret Keeper. Attacking for 1, we will have to pick 1 here. I have a choice to play. We'll play Ballista next turn. Second Hellish Timer. Got the Azalet. That's getting interesting. Changes a lot of stuff. I'll play Azalet into Stonekill for 3. Hopefully he doesn't have a counterspell, but I think he does. And negate 2. Wow, lucky. Azalet doesn't invent. So be it. Still play Stonekill for 3. Go to combat. I'll attack with both. He's gonna block one of them with the Merfolk Secret Keeper, and the other one is gonna go unblocked, so we'll do 2. And we'll pass the turn. With decent block in case his Elvish Reclaimers get pumped. Unfortunately, that means that it's gonna be stuck. Graveyard deck, I guess. Simic, just a regular Simic deck, I would say. I feel like Fatal Pushes can shine here. Duress for sure, I don't want to hit those negates and Essence Scatters anymore. Since there is one available. Okay. Spiral. Yeah. probably burn, since opponent's playing Lorist as well. It's an okay hand, not the best one. We go in second once again. Yeah, I have a hope that we're gonna hit one drop sometime. Run bird. At least it's not Soul Scar Mage. And we're not taking any damage on turn 1. We get a Ballista. I guess Ballista is fine. That's Eidolon. Okay, we'll play Bloom and Marsh now. 2 damage from Eidolon. It's probably gonna need a. Let's see. Monastery Swift Spear. One is gonna take Eidolon. Okay. Got a Hardened Scales. Feels bad to run it though. Although it could be useful later on. Or we could do a Ballista right now. Kill one of his Eidolons today. We can 4 here. Followed by another 4, that's a lot. We'll pass the turn here. Let's see what opponent is going to do here. He casts a spell. He's attacking with everything. Well, that's quite interesting. It's truly interesting. I think that's how we're gonna block this. Okay. Well, opponent decided to play something. But got a Boros Charm and a Battlefield Forge. Okay. Well, Boros Charm means that we are unfortunately not able to do much here. Opponent is at 12. Put in a counter is going to bring Ballista to 6. It's going to be just 8 damage. I think we might have a lethal here. I'm curious to attack only with the Ballista here. Let's try that and see how that's going to do. I don't think I can get through this anyhow. My best bet is attacking right now. Let's try that. One doesn't have blockers. Just remove. That's well done. Yeah, that's good here. But that I left these. Or a serpent. If it still counts, I think it doesn't, but I might be wrong. Let's check ruling on that. Mono red burn. What are we bringing in? Well, pushes. I want to get rid of the soul scar mages for sure. Playing second. I want to get rid of his Boros charm, so the rest is gonna come in handy. Golgari charm is not really helpful here. I think that's what we're gonna start with. Now, what are we taking out? I got a couple ideas. First thing first is going to be taking out the Stone Coast Serpents. They're just terrible against this, and I'll take out one Pot Collector. Okay. Well, this is more than decent hand. Actually, I like this a lot. I wish we would get first here. Tap Sacred Foundry. No turn 1, please. Very nice. Push into. That's a decision to take. Play Hardened Scales here. Could go Experiment 1 to white next turn. But he definitely has a burn spell in his hand. It's no sense for me to do that if I use Experiment 1. Instead, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play Hangerback Walker next turn. Which allows me to play these on my turn 3. Now he has to deal with the Hangerback Walker. Yeah, Wizard's Line. Now we can save 2 experiments once. That's funny. Well, no, we'll play only 1 experiment 1 here. I will buy 1. Back in for 2. He's a bit behind right now. It's going to be very hard to defend the this. I'll take at least 2 burn spells. Got a Vish. No big deal. Just equalizer for us. 18-18. That's gonna hit our experiment on here. The league that let me try to remember. The league that went last week, I believe we got 1 win out of 5. It wasn't great, and that's mainly because we had 2 inverter matchups, and those were the 2 first matchups, so it went terrible. I was close on those. It was I believe it was a 1-2. I lost to 1-1, but after that it just went downhill. I believe the last matchup was very close too. It was a burn matchup, and the guy got very lucky in his game 1. Otherwise, I would have had to win. Other than that, it was fun. I kind of feel like Artifact Scales right now is at a disadvantage. That's why I'm moving on to Beaters. Beaters has more chance against Inverter. So today we're doing practice matches for that, and hopefully tomorrow we do a league with this specific deck list here. Okay, so we lost our experiment 1. We had the second one. We got a Voracious Hydra 2, which we could play. I doubt he has another Chain Thorax. Even if he does, we have 2 Voracious Hydras. Question is, do I want to kill that, or do I just want to play it double the counters? I think we want to double the counters here. Let's play it from this and double. Should be pretty big. Right for him. Now we can also attack for 4 damage. Yep. We just put him on a 2-turn clock. I think I've lost only like 1 game so far when I was playing Beaters against Burn. And I was at the GP New Jersey way before Theros came out. I think even before when was it? Either October or September, something like that. And I was playing this beater list without, of course, the new cards. And it was fantastic. I was playing a double up event, I believe. A Pioneer double up. And my last matchup was Burn, even though we decided to split because I won every single one before that. So we were both undefeated. So we decided to split the last matchup, but the girl was playing a mono red Burn, like the classic mono red Burn, and I was playing the Beaters version. So even though we split, we still decided to play. So we played the match, and I got 2-0 out of that match, so I was pretty satisfied. It was not a close game. It was pretty solid win, yeah. All right, what do we have here? We have a pretty good hand, except that we don't have a black source. We don't have a second land. I don't want to test this, so we will definitely mold that. Guess we'll have to keep this land heavy hand. Drop one of these on the bottom. We go in seconds. No more threats. Hopefully not lands. We only run 22 lands here. That shouldn't be a problem. Pass the turn. We see pretty cheap lands on the opposite side. Cindergrains. Probably another janky deck list. Maybe not. I don't know. Burn. Okay. That's an interesting start. Mostly black with burn. Oh, we'll play followed by Wine Constructor, which is probably gonna die. Pass the turn. And a Fatal Push. Yep. That Fatal Push out of the way is nice. We'll take 2 here. Down to 17. Got a second Wine Constructor. So I'm almost sure Wine Constructor here. Stop on the circle for 1. Pass the turn. Your opponent's gonna attack with 2 here. I have to take that. Honestly. There twice. Then another Fatal Push. No, it's a blood. Okay. Yep. Avatar of the Resolute. Play Ballista here for. I can play it for x equals 1, or I can play it for x equals 2. The only thing that it could matter for is removing the Monastery Swift Sphere, which is not attacking anytime soon. I'm more focused on removing these two. So, what we're gonna do here is play Ballista for 1, followed by Avatar of Red. And passing the turn. I'd be happy to trade Avatar, I guess, with 158 Aetherborn. I'll have to trade the Serpent. One bolt is going to deal 2 damage here. While it's on stack, that's unfortunate. Okay. It's out of the way. And grab a land that can replay it with Loras. Which isn't a bad decision, I think. Second. I'm seeing an interesting attack. That's gonna get blocked here. And this will probably block here as well. I'm hoping for a land. It will be pretty solid, I think. Yeah. We'll play Voracious Hydra here too. I think there's a chance that we not gonna attack here. And I don't think I'm gonna block either. Instead I'll attack him. Yeah, I don't think you want to attack this. This stone full circle. Go ahead and attack with the Hydro. It's a lot of damage. And I have to block with the Gifted Aetherborn. Yep. Still gonna hit him for 3 damage. Feels nice. Get rid of that. And now let's play this 6/6 Stonefoot. Last turn. Hopefully he doesn't have another Fatal Push. Chat. We got another Widened Constructor. But before we go there, we definitely want to get back in here. With both. For 8. Hopefully he's going to block this way. Sacrifice Enchanter. Okay. The Constructor. That's the turn. How is this? At the beginning of each combat, any opponent may sacrifice a creature of a player that step the demon and put a +1 counter on it. How would I do that? Definitely not. I don't think I want to. You can keep them. Yeah, I think it's gonna be Lurus time pretty soon. Let's get Lurus on here. We'll get the ballistic. So this matchup on the sideboard. I don't even know if we need to really bring in a lot of stuff. I'm just gonna, I guess, I don't even want to bring grass either. It's gonna be regular Fatal Pushes and I guess I'm gonna take out 2 Palt Collectors here. They're the most vulnerable to his removal. Just submit it this way. It's not gonna hurt our curve this way. This is impressive. One red build with the black in it. Haven't seen that in a while. I guess it's a budget mono red, let's put it this way. Okay. I like this. Even though no scales, but I still like it. Go on second. This it's fine. Blood Crypt tapped. So he has the expensive ones. I don't know what he's playing. The cheap ones. Alright, so start with the Blooming Mortar into Experiment 1. Last turn. I'm gonna take 1 here. Got another Stonecold Serpent, so let's play Forest here and do a Stonecold. Pass the turn. So next turn, what are we doing next turn? We could play another Stone Pill next turn. We could play Azalot into Ballista. And shock the Serpent. It's fine. We'll also take 2 here. Blooming Marsh is nice. Certainly want to play Azalot into Ballista here. Simply because I would like to keep the Stonekill Serpents for later on. We can play them for much more later. As we play Ballista right now, next turn we'll have 4 lands. Put a counter on Ballista, kill this spear if we need to. I think he's deciding if he wants to. Seems like he doesn't want to, but since we know he has a push, let's just attack him for 2 and then try to bait this push. Yes, he doesn't want to play it. Okay, so it's going to be Ballista for 1. He's going to get pushed. It's going to get pushed. I don't care. Question is going to be. Well, there is no question. I'm not going to do anything to it. I'm going to let the counters go on Azalot. That on my end step. So Spirit only got prowess on my end step. Spike Jester. That's Pioneer Leaf. Where else was it printed? Because that's like the first time I'm seeing it probably. Alright, Spear. And that's going to deal 4 damage to us. Seems decent. Okay. Got a Forest. We stop both for 4. Gonna be a decent one. And we're gonna evolve. We will attack for 4. So right now we're putting more pressure on him, but he has enough. He has another Fiddle Push, that's gonna hurt. Grasp of Darkness. Sure. It's almost like a Fiddle Push. And so it's nice. We can 5 here though. I'm prepared to cast my Lurus, but not next turn. Could cast Lurus though this turn. I don't need to anymore. So I have Ballista right now. Could just play Ballista, put the counters from Azalot on Ballista and clear the board. And do I want to play the Serpent here? I don't think so. Well, I can for 4 here. Well done. Still has 5 cards in his hand. Although we keep him in control with the Ballista. Yep. Alright, let's play another one. So, Tripsix, how was your week? Since we missed you last week. Did you do anything fun? Any new cards that you got? I got some inside on Anvil. There's a rumor floating around that Channel Fireball is not going to be hosting any more events this year. And it seems like the contract between them and Wizards is broken. Although it's still a rumor, and I'm not sure if there will be any more. It seems like there's not. Because there's going to be quite a decrease in price in terms of competitive cards, meaning modern and pioneer cards. So if you want to get into that, you can buy them right now. In like a week, they should be pretty low. Modern Sultai. Oh, that's a fun deck. Yeah, enemy fetches. That was expensive. Alright. Go first here. You're waiting for your new computer to come in so you can get on MTGO. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I've purchased my computer, I think it's been 4 years ago already. I think so. And it's been solid so far, no issues at all. And you're looking to, well, I guess you purchased a computer already. Yeah, there was a period of time when I got out of the game, and I think I was during the when the Caldish came out. I don't know why, but I wasn't a fan of artifacts at the time, and was going through stuff in my life, so I had to leave Magic for a little bit. And I sold everything I had. Felt salty when I got back because I wanted all the cards I had back. It was more like a personal value than money. It wasn't that much money. I think I sold it for like 300. But nevertheless, I felt bad. I wanted my cards back. I'm a little bit of a hoarder, so it was like tearing a piece of myself from me. Alright, let's keep this. This is an interesting hand. I actually think that this might be actually fun. Especially if we draw into Wine Constrictor on turn 2. Today is quite warm. Maybe it's time for the fan. Alright, I decided to take a break as well. Okay, there we go. Alright, so collector. It's not gonna be a land. It's gonna be mono green. Be just about anything else. This to my Walker, I guess. And I'll pass the turn. Hand didn't come like I expected it to. Fortunately, we drew enough land. This is gonna hurt. I'm gonna have Evolutionary Leap. Like this turn. In addition to upping the. We will take a significant. it's Golgari as well. So attack for 5, we'll have to take 5 here down to 13. Okay. And another Hangerback Walker. Not sure that I want to play Hangerback Walker right now. Probably will have to play this tapped Hangerback Walker for 1. That skills doesn't do much though. It's pretty slow. Hangerback Walker for 1. That's the third. Play it for 2 up the Belt Collector, but then I'm limited to not up in my Hangerback Walker. Oof, Collected Company. That's gonna be rough. Seems like it's Elfball. That's gonna speed up the things. Okay. It's gonna be rough. We're gonna have to take that 5, I guess. Second Shaman, yeah, that's job well done. Yeah, we'll go Golgari Charm. You're gonna help me out clearing those small elves in the beginning. Maybe at the end too. Fatal Push is nice here. I don't think I want anything else. What are we getting rid of here? Well, the walkers, quite frankly, don't do much here. We're gonna take out the 3 walkers. Reason is he doesn't have a lot of removal. We don't really run a lot of stuff here. Instead, we are up in the curve to a small and puzzle, experiment 1, and a bunch of plants. Need to say this, but we're gonna have to mulligan this one. A 1 lander. A lot of. Oh, let's just pray that we get a land here. Otherwise, it's gonna be a solitary pelt collector. Okay, land where else? We got a land. That's a fantastic sign. That's the turn. Next turn we have a Stone Cold Serpent. Okay. Now we're gonna attack here. That's good. So, play the Stone Cold Serpent here. I think that's the only choice we have here. I just hope it's not going to be too late for us. Okay. I guess pass the turn. So keeping 4 mana open, so it's Collective Company. I'm already afraid. Hopefully he... Do I want to attack to this? Yeah, I think so. I don't think he's gonna block. That's a bummer. That's not bad. Okay. So we'll take 5 here. Ancient Stage hitting our Oslo. That makes sense. Hmm. That hurts. To see an Elfball back against me right now. That seems odd to do, but I don't think I have another choice. Can't block that though. I think that's lethal either way. Yeah. Right, well, that's a bummer. You got pretty good hands. Well, sometimes. Plus, our hands were pretty bad. All right. Go in second here. Okay. Certainly a keep. As long as the opponent doesn't have disruption, this is going to be a quick kill. Oslo, welcome aboard. Quite bad. I'm never a fan of Woodland Cemetery, but unfortunately in this deck, in order for the consistency, I need to run those. The bummer is playing them, and most of the time they come in tap. Might as well just replace them with Mana Confluence if I had them. Playing against Mono Blue. See if we can attack through the 2 open islands. Let's see if we can get our Aslan to resolve. Good. Very nice. Well, now we can play Constructor next turn. Oh, it's Merfolk. Well, Constructor plan is sort of not the best one. I think he just made it better for us. Constructor right now, followed by Experiment 1 Constructing next turn, which is going to grow him even more. So let's do that. Last turn. Well, Merfolk's is pretty aggressive deck too. We're going pretty wide as well, and the Hydra is going to hopefully kill his lords, especially with 2 Constructors on the board. That's going to be a problem. No attacks. That's awesome. Gotta like this. Let's play Experiment 1 first. Into a wide Constructor. Stone right now. I think so. Make sure he doesn't get any little bit of damage through with the Silent Storm Tamer. Then we can play even the Avatar next turn. Pass the turn here. I don't want to attack for this. Not yet ready to sacrifice my Wine Constructor. Just go forward. We draw a land. I'll most certainly play Voracious Hydra there. He taps out. I'm definitely playing Voracious Hydra. So you got an attack. Very well done. Second Harbinger. I feel that doesn't has to be tapped in order to balance it. I think I want to play Hydra here. Just gonna give it double the times. Alright, that's been a pretty big Experiment 1. Pretty positive about attacking here with these 2. Pushes seems like a nice choice, although Silent Storm Tamer kind of hinders us from doing that. Golgari Charm, on the other hand, clears up Silent Storm Tamers before the Lord's hit, of course. Other than that, I don't think I'm gonna bring anything else here. Pretty straightforward matches with aggro here themes. So our aggro is just supposed to be faster, and I think it's doing a pretty good job with that. I'm gonna drop 3 Serpents. No multicolored spells. Reach is nice, but we have Avatar just in case. And I don't think we're gonna need to protect ourselves that much. And here, which I think I'm gonna keep. We can probably play Woodland Cemetery first. Ooh, Belt Collect. Alright, and us. Don't draw another land. Well, we can play Woodland Cemetery and Azza next turn. If we are gonna draw another land, maybe Hangback Walker. The Faded Plants. Wizards. That's great. That's gonna be nasty. We drew a forest. That's great. I think I wanna play Ballista here, so that the bond doesn't double the stuff that much. And we would have to sacrifice our Ballista. I'll collect on the boss as well though. But he survives. Let's see what his play. Certainly put him in a tough spot. Since here I had a plan, and this is pretty hard disruption. Oh yeah. Well, he's not gonna draw any spells here. But I'm a concerned citizen, let's put it this way. If I try to kill Naban right now, he's going to attack. Or not. I don't have to decide right now. I can do it on my stuff. Right. Followed by the opposite. Combat. Swing with the Pelt Collector here. So no blocks here. It's gonna be a lot of tapping, I guess. Like this. He's in a pretty tough position here. Siren Storm Tamer. Tapping Ballista. Well, we are going to kill. Alright. Siren Storm Tamer is going to resolve. Next turn we have a Hangaback Pocket Plant. Master of the Waves. Sure. Tap my Constructor as well. That's a lot of it. I need my Ballista back. At least we avoided having 10 elementals on the field. I think that's an accomplishment. Alright. Voracious Hydra. Voracious Hydra is solid here, actually. Lets us kill the Master of the Waves. Can't even do anything about that. For that. Well done. All the elementals are gone. Seems very good. Now I can freely attack for 5 here. Putting us out of the competition. It's quite handy here, I think. Gotta love the height. And the Beaters deck is just if I were to identify the weakest card in the Beaters version, I think that would be Hangaback Walker. But I'm still trying to run it, just because the Aggro. Although I don't think it's necessary. Tempest Gem. Tempest Gem is not nice. Although... Alright, we're gonna take 4 here. Hope we draw a land. Yes. Let's play Hangaback over here. And then Avatar on top of that, which is going to grow our Pump Collector, allowing us to attack through the competition. Let's see how. Thank God. Avatar with 4 counters on it. And Pulp Collector with 4 counters on it. And up our Hangaback and get more flyers on the board if needed. Merfolk Trickster. And he knows I was going to attack. Guess I'm not going to attack this. Something is going to lose its abilities. Hydra. Okay. Well, I wasn't going to attack with that anyways. Just pass the turn. Could have tapped the Avatar. Now if he draws it, he's pretty bad. Since I can block this Tempest Gem. It's not a land. It's 9 mana. I think he drew another Gadwig. That's the only explanation for that much mana. planet to draw 3 and keeps 5 mana on the board. Sure. That means that he's not going to be able to attack with Gadwick Eyes right now. Oh. He can sacrifice this one. Never mind. Okay. How much are we taking this turn? 10? We're still alive. 11. Still alive. Binder Mage. Okay. Alright. I hope that helped you. Swing with the team. Yeah, we're gonna have to take that. Quite nasty. And a second Tempest Gen. Appanazon. Okay. I can generate a pretty good amount of blockers. I think. Got a Belt Collector too. I don't think I want to play right now though. Cast Evolutionary Leap. Could attack here with the Avatar. And the Belt Collector actually. Which is gonna make him block. Do I want to attack with a Voracious Hydra? No, I don't think so. It's going to eliminate at least one of his blockers. In this case, both. And we are not losing anything either. Just fantastic. It's a pretty convenient number of 4 attackers to block, which is decent. Okay. I guess that's past the turn. In the shop. Okay, let's see how he attacks first. It's a lot of attacks. Okay. So before we go to blocks, we'll tap this. And we will sacrifice it. Next turn. And also revealing stuff from the top of the library. Got a Wine Constructor. Well, not the worst card in our case. Now I can block. So the way we're gonna block here is gonna be 1, 2, 3, I guess, and 4. That's sufficient enough. And next turn should be... Okay, dokie. So, like I said in the beginning, I don't know if you heard Trap 6, but today we're finishing up early. Unfortunately, I gotta run somewhere. And we'll get back tomorrow, as usual, at 5, and we'll do a league with this exact list. As for today, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to get back later. Probably not. So, we have 2 more streams this week, tomorrow and Friday. Not sure what we're gonna do Friday yet. Maybe play some arena or something like this. We will see. That's a nice looking ballista. Well, that's from the new secret lair that's coming up. Looks pretty good. Right. Well, anyways, see you tomorrow, whoever was watching, and whoever was not. Hope you check out the YouTube for the videos, which I have failed to upload yet, but I will definitely do since I will have a lot of time tomorrow and then Friday to get all of them uploaded. And I hope you enjoyed the stream, and thank you for checking it out. See you guys.